Shut up! Shut up! I know I was out for a month.
Shut your f***ing mouth! No problem, Charlie. Shut the f*** up, you f***!
Hi. I know you're expecting We Remain episode 2. It's not out yet. It's going to be out soon. I'm almost done. It's just not out yet. But before I tell you what's going to be in the second episode, let me just make a whole rant about the first one. Because you cannot tell me that the first one didn't have any flaws. Let's start with the most obvious one, the freaking voice lines. Dude, the voice lines, they were so bad. It sounded like I wasn't even trying. It was just that bad, dude. I can't. Okay, so remember when I set the release date to April 30th? Well, I wasn't fully finished with the episode yet. I just put that preview down for you guys to see it. And I was still animating, I was still doing the voice lines, all that type of stuff, and I didn't think I would get everything done right before that, so I would try, not rush, well, yeah, I did rush, but after the animating, I wanted to hurry up and do the voice lines, and since my brother was sleeping, hey, why don't you just do it quietly? So, I tried to do it quietly, and it did not work out. At least for me, I don't think it worked out. You guys probably liked it, I didn't. I did not, it was garbage. But I'm gonna make sure that no matter how loud it is or how annoying it is, I'll try to make sure that the characters actually have character. Speaking of that, I have 2 new voice actors. Make that 3. Make that 4. They said that they'll help me voice act, which is awesome. That way I don't have to use my voice changer a lot. But that won't change with Justin or Connor. The only person that I'm going to be voice acting that sounds normal is Quay. Now let's get to the intro. Let's be real here. The intro was garbage. It was just random close-ups of the characters and then some other random shots I could think of. Not to worry though, I fixed the intro. It's a lot more interesting and it's going to have some parts of the story for future episodes. Now, of course, I'm not going to show it to you now. It's going to be a spoiler if I do. But let's get to the animation. The animation is okay. I like the animation. That's probably like the best part of the episode that I like, but I do see some flaws. Let's start off with the faces. Okay, so I didn't make the faces. Shout out to the guy that did make the faces. Here's his name. But what I wanted to do was try to make the eyes bigger and the mouth smaller, so that way it gets more of a cartoony look. So I modified it, and it looks better than the original one. Not saying that the original one was bad. And then I do see I rushed some parts of animation, like this. But then again, that was because I put the release date on April 30th. So instead of putting the release date so early, I'll make the animation first, and then I'll put the release date so then I can edit things here and there. Now I think the most effort that I put in was probably the music. The ambience I did get from like freesound.org and stuff like that, but some of the ambience was made by me, some of the music was made by me. I think I did well with that. But I was trying to make sure I make some improvements here and there, like maybe add some more chase scenes and make some more chase music, because some of the music that I made wasn't really that intense, and I'll try my best to make it more intense in the next episode. But yeah, that's all for the music. Now since I'm done with the rant, let's get to episode 2. So in case you haven't seen the preview already, I'm pretty sure I already told you earlier, go watch it. If you haven't, what's wrong with you? But there is 2 new characters, and you can already see who they're fighting. I'm like, you don't know who it is, but they're fighting someone. That should already tell you there's gonna be a new enemy. And just to let you know, if you haven't known before, it's gonna be an interactive episode. I talked about this in one of my other videos. So basically, the interactive episode is where you're gonna have to make a choice. And whatever choice you make, that will either lead to an alternate scene, or if you have to make a choice which could lead to your death, a correct option will make you continue the story, while the other option will lead to your death, which is obvious. Now, if you haven't watched the We Remain minigame test, it's pretty cool. Go watch it. It's awesome. I worked my best on it. For a test, yeah, that's really cool. But I had a comment saying that they couldn't see the choices in the end of the screen. And sometimes that happens. Usually I go to the website on my phone, and sometimes I can't see the end screens. It's usually either when people don't sign in or they just go to the website. I'm not saying that usually happens, but sometimes it happens. So what I'll do is that before the episode begins, there's going to be a choice whether you want to see the episode normally without the choices, or you want to see the interactive version of the episode. Sorry for the noise. There's a leaf blower outside. I know, it's annoying. Anyway, I already told you that I have new voice actors, I already have new characters, I got a new enemy. The next episode is going to be interactive. I think that's all I got to tell you. I mean, like, I could use more voice actors if you guys want to voice act. I have a Discord server in the description where you guys can audition for one. I'm just saying. I'm like, it's right there in the description. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Good day, good night, I don't care, goodbye.